3 of the 2016 Invictus Games.
All the action this morning has been down here at the swimming pool, and the UK team are smashing it. As far as I can tell, they've pretty much medalled in every race.
Yesterday, however, everyone was down at the athletics track on the other side of the stadium. Here's how the UK got on.
Here the American in front and clear is Kelly Elminger.
The athletics team had a tough act to follow after the massive medal haul of day one. But it was the US who had a better time on the track and in the field, making some inroads into the UK medal tally. The UK, though, were pretty much guaranteed at least one gold from 2014 captain Dave Henson.
And he's already pulling clear in the first 100 metres of the race here, bounding around the top bend and in towards the home straight. And this evidence of the striking improvement he's made in 2 years. This part of his preparations for the Paralympic Games in Rio later in the year.
And he smashed his personal best by over a second, completing the 200 metres in 25.04. Looks like preparation for Rio is going well. There were also golds for Craig Priest and Luke Wigman in their respective 1500 metre categories.
You know, as a cyclist, I did this kind of encompassing the spirit of the games to show my children that I can still run, really.
Wigman takes the gold in the men's 1500 metres.
I wanted it back after 2014, I wanted it. I just raced my race, I didn't think about anyone else. And I did the business at the end, so we're so happy with it.
A solid day at the athletics was wrapped up with a bronze in the 4x100 metres. Sean Gaffney in that quartet taking his 4th medal of the Games.
What's the worst that's going to happen? The only thing I wanted was not to be last and do a PB. And even if I had come last by a country mile, this crowd here, all the English team, everybody, the support would have been amazing. They would have waited for the last person and clapped them in as enthusiastically as they clapped the first person in. And that's what this is about.
A solid performance then from the UK on the track and field. And I'm joined by Jen Warren, who took part yesterday and has been swimming today. Jen, a really good day yesterday, and overall you've medalled in every event that you've taken part in.
Yeah.
Been a good week, I think.
Yeah, can't complain.
Any favourite bits, any favourite medal that you were really hitting for?
I'm really pleased with my wheelchair racing. I think I really smashed my PBs, and I was really pleased with the time trial when I won gold in the hand cycling. I set myself a target and I was actually under that target, so happy days.
We're at the swimming pool today, and what's been brilliant here is I think the US may have got the advantage yesterday out on the track, but today it's definitely been claimed back by the UK.
Yeah, not in my classification, but I tried to race her as much as I could. But it's one of those things. You know, you can only train as hard as you can train. It's good that everyone's performing, and I think there was a bit of uncertainty with it being an outdoor pool and with the heat and the way that the sun light reflects off the water, and for the guys doing backstroke, there's nothing to follow. So normally you would follow the roof, but there's nothing but clouds.
You're having to get mirrored goggles as well.
Yeah. So I mean, I do open water swimming, so I'm used to kind of swimming outside, but this is very different to what I'm used to.
I mean, you've been around these sort of group of people for a while now, but does it just get better and better? When you hear about Invictus Games being possibly in Australia and definitely in Canada, just amazing.
It's phenomenal, because I think the sport's got so much power, and I think it's really important to inspire people to get out there and get into sport. I mean, look at Sue, who is phenomenal. She took up swimming 2 years ago, and I think there's a lot of people who would have just sat on the sofa and said, okay, I can't do very much anymore, so I'll just stay here. Whereas she's like, no, I need to find something else to do. I need to, and she's here and she medals. It's a great achievement for her, and I think a great achievement for parasport, because whilst elite sport is fantastic to watch and very competitive, I think sport's got a lot more power than just being the best. I think we're all finding new directions, we're all trying stuff out, and I think when your confidence is knocked in a big way, it's great to be able to go and do something that makes you feel good about yourself. And also come to sunny Orlando.
Well, that does help. It's a bonus. But I mean, the London Games were amazing as well, and we've been blessed with people and weather here. Jen, thanks so much for talking to us. A bit of rest for you now. I'm sure you can go and watch the guys in wheelchair rugby and all the rest of it. Now, my colleague Hannah is out and about somewhere in the park, and she's been hanging out with the families.
Thanks, Kath. Well, the athletes have obviously been having an amazing time competing out here in Orlando, but it's not all about them.
And we're here too. We've been spending our day with Hannah and Cameraman Lewis, and this is what we've been up to.
Good morning. How are we doing this morning?
The families staying here at Disney World for the Games have been taken care of by the Royal British Legion, who've arranged everything from flights to sun cream. Here to scream on Invictus Games veteran Paul Weiss are wife Tessa, daughter Honey, identical twins Alfie and Frankie, and Harley. And today, Dad Paul is competing in track and volleyball.
There's a chance he could win, but in cycling, starts slow, then hits at the end. So yeah, do that but he's more of a quick fire person. I can't remember the scientific word. He'll come first, second, third, fourth. I reckon he'll be above 5. I bet you quarter. I'm not a betting man. No, Frankie. Have a good day. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
The games are held at the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex. Over to the twins to tell you more.
Over there, we have got the swimming. You can't see it behind those trees, but that way is the swimming. That way, tennis. I believe is tennis. And the track, is down there. Shot put, javelin, stuff like that. Yeah. That way is the exit and entrance. That is my favourite place right there. Yeah, the grill. The ESPN Worldwide of Sports grill. Yeah, it's really nice. It's the best. Right. Food. Do the best chicken nuggets.
The Americans have put on a real show for the families, ensuring this is a week they'll remember for many years to come.
What do you think your best bit is, boys?
My best bit is probably I'll get my photo of Prince Harry.
Your photo of Prince Harry is awesome.
I snuck off away from you and I came back with a picture.
Yeah, I lost Frankie. 1 down, which doesn't tend to matter when we got 4, but thought we'd better find him. Yeah, he got a cracking photo of him and Prince Harry. It's lovely.
My favourite bit, can I say mine?
Yeah?
Was me and Frankie taking selfies in the room at Gatwick, the airport, the gate, before we get on the plane, off the plane, on the bus, outside the hotel, in the hotel, and in bed. 1, 2, 3!
The welcome dinner.
Yeah. I like the
so that seems ages ago. That was amazing. They're the best fireworks we've ever seen, and firework night will never be the same again.
Which is like,
it was incredible firework display.
It just kept going, like on and on and on.
No, when you think it stopped,
And that opening ceremony, James Blunt, he was awesome.
Funny.
Really cool.
He fancies Prince Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Do you feel like you've been well looked after?
Yeah, obviously.
We've been very well looked after.
It's amazing. Literally, if you need anything, you'll just get it.
Hotel's lovely, isn't it? Lovely pool.
It's the biggest hotel I've ever been in. It's massive. I ran out of breath running from the breakfast hall to them at the front door.
It was a big hotel.
I was like...
It's nice how everyone's there as well, like all nationalities and everything.
Yeah. So having like English, American, Canadian.
How important has sport been to your dad?
Uncle used to be sad, not very athletic, and then the Invictus Games helped him be athletic again.
I think sport just brought him back from a place where he wasn't very happy.
Yeah, he wasn't very happy.
Yeah, it gave him a sense of purpose, didn't it?
Yeah. So he used to be like, he used to like sit at home all day, just doing nothing. And now he's got something to do, like train for sports. He trains for sports, gets him out of the house, gets fit. Come on, we gotta go to volleyball. Come on, let's go.
Has there been any banter around this year's games?
Well,
there hasn't been much yet.
Last year was. Last
The
year.
thing with the interviews, like people that have been interviewed, we've got to get a word in. So
Oh yeah.
Prince Harry.
like last year, it was
Prince Harry.
No, it was quotes from Anchorman last year.
Step Brothers.
So you might have seen the closing ceremony.
Yeah.
Prince Harry said,
That's funny,
what did he say?
Facts that you know I don't speak
That's
Spanish.
it, yeah.
That's well
But
funny.
this year, there's just apparently they have random words to say, and so Paul was being interviewed after the cycling yesterday, and he said something like getting in there like an aardvark digger, and I was like, what was that about?
Yeah.
And he's like, I had to do it.
So it's been adventurous. It's inspiring in the Invictus Games about what's happening, what Prince Harry does, of his vision to help wounded warriors get back to their old fit self.
So the friends and family are really getting behind the athletes in all competitions.
And for those athletes not competing in an event, they're turning up to cheer their teammates on.
On day 2, there was plenty of support for the athletics and sitting volleyball.
Sport the world over just wouldn't be the same without crowd support. Whether it's athletics, powerlifting or sitting volleyball, at the Invictus Games, every spectator is in full voice. And some of the most vociferous cheers are from their fellow UK athletes. In the morning, Luke Sinnott was involved in the track and field competition, running in the 100 and 400 metres, bagging himself a silver and a gold medal. A long jumper, Luke is hoping to go to the Rio Paralympics this summer, and he's been out in the States training for the last fortnight with UK and GB teammate Dave Henson. Making Orlando part of their training schedule was important to both athletes, not only to compete, but also to support.
Won today, had a really good day. I should probably be in the bar celebrating, but I think it's far more important to be here with the guys, supporting them, showing them the same support they showed me. You know, I think I get far more enjoyment out of watching the guys win than I would out of sinking a cold beer. And, you know, and to be honest with you, I think I'm going to have to fight for a chair on this one because it looks like it's going to be a busy final.
You know what it's like to perform in front of a crowd. Do you think it gives you a little bit extra?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's a double-edged sword. The nerves can get to you. There's no doubt about that. But when you're coming down that home straight, or you need to find that little bit of reserve, I don't think there's many people that don't get it from a big crowd cheering you on.
And so Luke was in his seat for the sitting volleyball final between Team UK and Team USA, just as it was in 2014. Then the Brits dominated the team events, but the US have been plotting their revenge, and in front of a packed field.
Well, that's it for day 3 of the Invictus Games.
Check out our social media pages for more highlights from Orlando and for more from Team Vice.
And we'll also have coverage of tonight's rugby, wheelchair rugby, that most popular of games. So join us then. Have a good evening.